Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's House in at the 3. Here's the general. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Lets a floater go. They get it back. Here's Maxey. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Here's the general. Defended by Harden. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
That's pretty much any coach. That's how he'd like to start the game.
That's his first personal. First team foul. At the line for New York. At the line, 1 shot.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
The 3, here's Harris. And Toppin pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Barrett. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's House. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up. The Knicks pull it in. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now here's Harris. Boy, he just disappeared against New York. They needed him. Three-pointer, Harden. Randall pulls down the board. The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's the general, defended by Harden. And the general gets it to go.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him. This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
Now here's Harris. House. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Give him 8. I'll give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Here's Harden. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
From 6 men his first few years.
The Sixers trailing. So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. Maxey out there with Aaron Holiday. And it's House in at the 3 slot. A chance here to catch up with Alley from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. DA?
Very self-assured, Alan. Thank you. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, VA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And the General gets it to go.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
A tight one here in New York City. Harris outside. Back to Holiday. Here's House, guarded by Barrett. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Like to see Embiid finishing like that. Not afraid to get physical, not backing away from the contact while being fouled.
And New York shooting it well at 59%. And the Knicks, another three.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And the basket by Holiday.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's the General.
Oh, nice!
Oh, big finish! The reverse jam! Unbelievable!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Harris. Here's House, guarded by Barrett. Back to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday. Some solid defense from Barrett. The Knicks with the lead. Here's the General. And he banks in the layup. He's got 21.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Melton, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Harden in for Holiday. Melton against Barrett. Melton passes to Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Embiid. Let's go with a three. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Embiid is not just an okay shooter. This guy is a terrific shooter. So you can't let him get comfortable really from any distance. He can knock it down from anywhere.
And he comes up with a bucket.
I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Thanks, guys. Well, the General, their last time out against the 76ers, put on a show. He added 55 points, and it felt like he couldn't miss, whether from the field, from the line. He was awesome. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Inside, Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
And the general gets it to go.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Back to Melton. Pass to House. 11 feet out. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's the general. Maxey covering. And that one is hammered home.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Excellent D there from Whiteside.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
So we conclude the first.
42. The 76ers, 34. Here come your Knicks City Dancers.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. We've got Julius Randle. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Toppin. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's the general in at the 1. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Circus shots, creative shots, they're a specialty for Harden. There's a reason why he's won a few scoring titles. He knows how to get it in the basket. Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden, his remarkable ability to facilitate.
You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists, Clark.
Yeah, he really does, B.A., and it's so amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes in torching people one-on-one. But he's also almost as good setting other people up. Maybe it all comes back to how good he is at reading defenders. And I think there's something to be said for that. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And it's blocked by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more. He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Outside Maxey. Back to Harden. Here's Embiid. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
T-shirts are incoming, fans. Make some noise and build someone your way. And once again, let's hear it for your Knicks.
New York has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's the general, defended by Harden.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." That made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Quickly is checked in for New York. Springer, he's checked in for the Sixers. Neto comes in for James Harden. And here's Harris outside. Offensive rebound. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's the general. Maxey covering. Counted. And the Knicks lead by 6.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Embiid. Connects on the open jumper. Embiid's got 22.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Offensive rebound, the general. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. He's got 40 now.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knick City Gang.
Melton, he's checked. New York has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's House in at the small forward position.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Good physicality from him in the second half, earning more trips to the line.
Pass to House. Outside Maxey. On the wing, Harden. Launches the three. Drains the triple.
You know, very few players have the license from three-point range that Harden has, and his license has no expiration date on it.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Shoots. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, I've been around covering college and NBA basketball for decades, and I see more sons of former players than I used to. Jalen Brunson is not the first member of the Brunson family to play in the NBA. His dad, Rick, played 9 years in the league.
Embiid. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
He sneaks in off the baseline, then elevates for a sick reverse jam.
Man, that was so pretty. Athletic basketball with a little showmanship mixed in.
Well, you know, coming off the baseline gives you the perfect setup for that reverse throwdown, and he took advantage of it.
Here's Maxey. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists here tonight. And Jalen's already had a lot of success following in his father's footsteps.
You're exactly right, B.A. One of his proudest achievements was winning USA Basketball's Male Player of the Year in 2015. He dominated the Under-19 World Cup that year and led the U.S. team to the title.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. On the wing, Harden. Pass to House. Harris with it. Checked by Randall. Harris against Randall. Embiid with it. Clock at 4. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Harden misses.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points. It's just not a good look.
And he continues to put in work in the paint.
The 76ers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Embiid. Sinks that one from the post. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden is really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots. And does a really good job setting up a shoot.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 9. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
Hey, these fans love him so much. And when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance.
It is. No reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Both free throws good from Maxey. The Knicks with the lead. Here's the general. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Harris. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
At the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point game here. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. On the wing, Harden. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Robinson, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's House. Check by Randall. And that one's good. House has got 4 points this quarter.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
The general goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Knicks lead by 8.
74.
1:03 left in the final quarter. Harden finds Embiid. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, that time he made the most of that trip to the line and cuts the deficit.
Here's the general. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last and enjoy it for as long as you can.
And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 8. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Maxey.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
So it's the Knicks now. They've led by as many as 11. And Maxey over to help. Pass to Brunson. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
That's good. From Embiid on the assist by Harden. Embiid's got 33 points.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line.
And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Neto's shot is off.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
They grab their own miss. Here's House. And a miss there on the triple. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
just realized if you sit under the basket and watch him coming at you, you will see your life flash before your eyes.
Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
A look at the Magic starting group. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. Then it's Markelle Fultz. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Sampson in at the 5.
Listen, it is not easy to guard a big, physical, tough guy like Wendell Carter Jr., right? Without fouling him, it's not easy to do.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on him. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but he's making a name for himself. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Both free throws good from the general. Now Fultz. Passes it to Suggs. Back to Fultz. Pass to Wagner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Had a chance to catch up with the Magic head coach. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
And one of the most predictable things to do would be to play the one-on-one game. You want to work the basketball, work deep into the clock if you have to.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Wagner with it, picked up by Barrett, and finished off by Fultz.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
They get it again. Robinson. Out to the wing. Here's the general. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Stolen by Carter. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it goes down 2 points. Suggs has got his second bucket.
How about the agility of Jalen Suggs to navigate the painted area and finish? Pretty nice stuff right there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's game face. Robinson on the wing. The pass to the general. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Second shot opportunity. Robinson with the block.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
The general can't get it to go.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And finished off by Fultz.
And Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Now, here's Barrett. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Randall no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Now, here's Suggs. Defense right on him. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. trailing by 5. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
And now the first timeout call here for the Magic.
Who wants a t-shirt?
So a new... Off the inbound, trying to get open is Randall, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Suggs, he's checked in for Anthony. On the court for Orlando, the guard set is Fultz and Suggs. Wendell Carter is out there with Wagner. And it's Sampson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. is a force on the offensive glass. Use that height, use that athleticism, young sir.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the General, in his last time out against Philadelphia, played some huge minutes. He had 60 points, and throughout the game, took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Here's Game Face, and he takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And Orlando has possession, following the score by New York.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Markel Fultz. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly's checked in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing. And think about this, guys. Wendell Carter Jr. has really flourished into an important and efficient two-way big man. We know defensively he can hold things down. And offensively, he can take it down low. We know he can face up and make shots.
Here's the General, Markel Fultz, making his last shot. Takes a 3. Sampson pulls it in.
Orlando foul.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. And the Magic making a change here as well. Capella's checked in. Oh!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now, here's Fultz. Saw him with 10 points last game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strength.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
And what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now here's Anthony. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Banchero with the ball. Randall on him. Lock at 6. From 13. He's off on that one. Nice D from the general. Passes it to Grimes. New York moving it around. Here's Game Face, and the layup is good. The Generals got the lead up to 2 now for New York.
They've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Hampton. Back to Anthony. 32 seconds left now here in the second. Over quickly. Offensive rebound. Capella. Once again off the mark, Orlando. For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. The General can't get it to go. Snatched away.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
36. The Magic. 32. And your next City Kid. And your next City
And as we
Kid.
get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And you know the General has been really making it happen, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
32.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with the General, and it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Wagner kicks to Sampson. 6 to shoot. Fultz finds Wagner. Here's Carter. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. There's the pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6.
And Berlin native Franz Wagner was only stateside a few years before coming to the NBA.
Well, the beauty about him, though, is Franz has an incredible skill set offensively, and that translates to any language. Consider this guy is a multi-tool player. He can stretch it to deep. He can shoot the mid-range. He's fine around the cup. He'll board it, and he's an excellent playmaker. Boy, this guy can fit in just about anywhere.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Sampson, and he makes that one.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
The loudest section gets t-shirts once their way. Let me hear.
Obi Toppin's checked in for Julius Randle.
And once again, let's hear it for your
The Knicks leading by 4.
Let me hear you.
So the wing on the left. The General passes to Toppin. Here's the General, defended by Carter. Here's Game Face. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Suggs. And it's good for 2. 6 points for Jalen Suggs.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's the General. He's got 24. It's tipped.
Sometimes you need excellent anticipation defensively to get your hand on a shot. Jalen Suggs, nicely done.
Fultz the pass to Sampson. Shoots over Toppin. Sampson's shot is off. For New York, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room to break. Barrett kicks to quickly. Pass to the General. Drops in the layup for 2. The General's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Pass to Suggs. Over to the left wing. Now the pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Sampson dishes to Suggs. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Robinson. To the inside. And Barrett slams it in.
Wow, hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
The Magic trail by 6. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, guys, the General getting it done today.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
It's T-shirt time. We know you want one, so make some noise.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. He'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. On the court for Orlando, Franz Wagner is out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Markelle Fultz. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Sampson in at the 5 down low. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Second personal foul.
That is good from the General. The Knicks making a switch here. Brickley's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
Well, it wasn't a perfect trip to the line, but it was good enough to stretch their lead to 2 possessions.
Here's Fultz. Randall with the block.
How about Randall with the send-it-back block? Nicely done, Julius.
The General can't get it to go.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Carter. A second chance effort. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Game fake.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Wagner with the 3.
R.J. Barrett has the kind of physical abilities to contest shots, and he is aggressive on the defensive end right now.
Active quickly. New York moving the ball around. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Third personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line, 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Fultz kicks to Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Fultz with the ball. Suggs in the corner. From outside, off the mark. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Game Face, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Suggs. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. More games are scheduled overseas. Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Halt the run. Robinson with the block. Sampson, the pass to Suggs. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general. And that'll be his third foul so far. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Orlando. Knicks on defense. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And it's Suggs missing.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Well, Julius Randle, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Julius Randle at the line.
That one misses for Randle. The Magic trail by 14. Fultz dishes to Suggs. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's Game Face. To get open is Robinson. The general can't get it to go. And now Orlando on the break. Trying to get open is Carter. Here's Fultz. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for New York.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job of.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the general.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Now, here's Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Wagner. Over Barrett. They get the rebound. Here's Capella. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Now the Knicks with it. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing down. Fultz looking around. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
All right, so here we are. You're working with 2K and Mountain Dew, all geared up for mocap. What's this experience been like?
I know advanced technology when I see it, so I'm excited to, get on court so the game can literally simulate my play.
Absolutely. Now, of course, fans can actually find you inside the city right now near the Mountain Dew court. What can they expect?
When you find me near the Mountain Dew court, you're going to expect.
And with all the player movement this offseason, we're seeing some teams that are still building chemistry, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. You can't simulate this stuff in training camp. Even though you're scrimmaging a ton and going through the playbook, you have to be out here. You have to be on an NBA floor. You have to watch the way guys adjust to things that are happening on the fly. And that'll settle these teams in once they get familiar with one another.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Doncic. No good off the glass. Here's the general. Nails it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. R.J. Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong 5 out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
And it's Brooks missing for New York. They've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. The general, no good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Here's the general. The second effort. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Shooting for New York.
For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Doncic passes to Young. Here's Brooks. And here's Young. Check by Randall. Young against Randall. Back to Brooks. Doesn't go that time. New York goes the other way with it.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Hardaway, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. The finish!
Oh, man!
Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's New York now. Some momentum. 15-2 run underway. He buries it from 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Robinson Earls checked in for Hayward. Finney-Smith comes in for Young. Connaughton, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Dinwiddie in for Hardaway. Here's the general. He had 40 points in the win against Orlando.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Pulls up on the wing. Good. He hits the jumper.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Out left to the wing. Here's the general. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Give him 20.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Doncic against Brunson. Dinwiddie outside. Toppin against Connaughton. Randall pulls down the board. New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. And he gets that one.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's Doncic missing. Doncic has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's the general. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
At the line for the Knicks.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doncic passes to Connaughton. Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Doncic. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Connaughton. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are just feasting on fast break chances.
Well, sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys BA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
They've got Dylan Brooks. Also Thaddeus Young out there. And it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by New York.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
The line for Dallas.
That free throw good from Hayward. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Now here's Brooks. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
To the middle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New York.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Here's Dinwiddie. 14 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
Thanks, guys. Well, the general their last time out against the Magic was tremendous. He contributed 40 points and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. And he stuffed the stat sheet, doing a little of everything. Can he do it again? We'll see. Back to you.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's Hardaway after the basket by New York. Brooks outside. Back to Hardaway from deep three-point range. And Toppin pulls it down. New York has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And the General gets it to go.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Hardaway. A minute 39 left in the first half. From 10 feet away. And there it is for him.
Yeah, so some operation right there out of the pick and roll, and Hardaway Jr. making a smart decision in that set.
The General. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Now a timeout called by Dallas. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each one won.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Robinson Earl's checked in for Young. Finney Smith comes in for Brooks. Connaughton, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Randall is checked in. And so it's New York with it, following the score by Dallas. And the Knicks, another 3.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Connaughton. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Connaughton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Doncic. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to Robinson Earl. Connaughton outside. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Connaughton's got 9. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's the General, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Pat Connaughton.
Third team foul. Shooting for New York.
And he drops the first.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. Here's Doncic. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's the General. 1 second left. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
48. Get out of your seats and on your feet.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. New York has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's the General in at the 2.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Over Quickly. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
Hayward with the block. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside Hardaway. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Barrett's got 5 rebounds tonight.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Brooks. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Hayward. Ooh, poked away. Robinson with a steal. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Outside Hardaway. And here's Doncic. Brooks outside. Back to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. Hits the trifecta. Doncic has got 7.
Man, that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
The general. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Robinson Earl's checked in for Hayward. Finney-Smith comes in for Young. Connaughton, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Dinwiddie in for Hardaway. Now here's Dinwiddie.
2 minutes remaining.
They get it again. Finney-Smith.
2 minutes.
Kicks it to Doncic. Tries yet again. And too long on the shot.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Robinson Earl with the bucket. Robinson Earl's got his first points of the game.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And it's rejected. Here's the general. Doncic pulls down the board.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. No good that time. And New York will come the other way. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Tipped. Fast break, New York. And here they go. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith to the paint. Doncic. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And the second free throw is good. 27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Connaughton outside. Back to Doncic. Dinwiddie against Brunson. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So getting ready for the Mavericks. Hayward, he's checked in for Robinson Earl. Young comes in for Finney-Smith. Brooks, he's checked in for Connaughton. And Hardaway subbed in for Doncic. And the free throw, no good. And Dallas with possession. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway, the pass to Hayward. It's good.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Hardy. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian.